this season on the show, but tonight we've got to talk about someone's got to leave. You know, we've got the leaderboard. Let's just quickly take a look at that leaderboard again while Emma's here, because we want to get her insight on this. You've got to talk about the difference between those bottom two.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that person there in 5th place.
Yeah, I know.
Because you know that guy with the S word. What's his name?
Sasha.
Sasha, yeah, I've heard he's great.
Yeah, he
we don't
is,
want
but
him.
he's 6 points behind the one.
Yes.
And don't worry, we've gone home and we've done all these calculations, because this is what you do as pros, guys, and celebrities. You go home, you text each other, you're like, oh, you know, we are 3 points away from so-and-so, and I wonder if they're getting as many votes. Yeah. Because those votes, they really count.
I can't reiterate how important it is for you to vote. I would say, though, I think Tara, the way she has opened herself up this season, and with Sash, there's a huge amount of public support out there. The question is there more support for them than our other couples, right?
Yeah,
and we hope so.
I hope so too. Yeah, there's a lot of support for them, but like it's just whether you don't know whether they do vote, you know. And there's also like heaps of support for everybody. It's been a phenomenal season. It's just you honestly never know. There's been so many surprise eliminations, you know. So it's up to you guys, totally.
It is totally up to you, and I say that you should vote. Maybe you should vote for Tara and Sash. I mean,
I would say so.
I mean, she would say so. Air horn, let's do it. Well, we've got our first guest that's coming in.
I'm going to usher them in, and you will be
you're going to be the
so
usher.
Excited.
Like, you know, usher. What kind of usher are you going to be?
I'm going to do this.
The R&B singer usher.
Oh, he's great, isn't he?
Yeah, good. He spins the chair around, you know.
All right, I'll be back.
All right, thank you, Emma. So glad to have you here, because we are now welcoming the one and only Sadie Robertson. Remember her? Remember Sadie? Get on in here. So good to see you. And you're not wearing the bedazzle tonight. It is so good to have you back in the ballroom. Sadie, look, thank you for coming up here to All Access.
Yeah.
Remember the fun we used to have?
I do. I miss it.
I was dressing up as your dad with the beard. I mean,
that was awesome.
You were like, what is going on?
That was awesome. That was awesome.
But look, here we are, the quarterfinals. Now, you made it past this point, so I guess the first question is, when you're in the ballroom and you're watching these sort of things, and of course, Ballas is back tonight as well.
Yeah,
so much going on.
So crazy. That's what I just told Angela Ribeiro. I was like, there's so much going on. It's crazy.
But it is this point of the competition. Just to give us insight, what's going through these celebs' head at this point? They've done it now for quite a length of time. They love the show. They just want to make it through to the finals, right?
There is so much going on at this point, just in your heart, because you made it so far. You're like, okay, now I just want to make it that much farther. And honestly, at this point, you kind of become selfless, because you're like, I want this for my partner, because they work so hard, and it's their job to get to the finals. So I'm like, I remember just feeling all that pressure, and being here tonight, like not having to stress is weird. Like I feel that, like my heart's racing.
That anxiety almost of like, oh my goodness, I'm going to dance.
Like, when am I up? I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm not in this show.
That's good. Well, look, at this point, you know, for you to come back into the ballroom, it's been a little while, right? It's been a minute since you were here. How are you feeling about the experience? You know, obviously you became a great dancer and you did really well on the show, but looking back in your past, what does it mean to you?
It's unbelievable. It means so much to me. Like, I literally have a tattoo that says fearless, because coming into this show, I was going through a lot with just anxiety and fear and just not even wanting to do it because I was too afraid of what people were going to say about me. And it literally changed my life. I walked away with so much more confidence and just truly fearless. Like, oh my gosh, like God can use me in any place. And so it was like the biggest blessing of my life. I have so much humility being here.
And the interesting thing is, it's not always about learning steps. It's about learning about yourself. We've got Laurie Hernandez, of course, who's doing an incredible job, but she's learning things far more than the dance steps from Val. She's learning about how to carry herself in this adult world, and she's having to kind of dip into all these different characters. Tonight she's playing this really sexy character, which I know is really hard for you, for her. For you, dipping into all those different characters, what was the biggest challenge of that?
I think even though you are becoming a different character in a dance, just staying true to yourself, it's just like a toss-up. But also partners like Val and partners like Mark, they're so good. And like Mark just really reminded me every week of who I am as a person, and like how I'm going to get way farther in the competition being who I am than trading to be somebody else just to get farther. And you learn a lot about just like being confident in that and like standing firm in that. And I'm so excited Laurie's getting to experience it.
And I agree. And I think that these guys can totally see through when you're not being you.
Definitely.
When you're real and you're kind of putting yourself wide open and being vulnerable, these guys reward you with votes, and they did to you because you got so far. Have you seen Jersey Boys?
I haven't, but I'm going next week.
You got to see.
I'm going next
Ballas
week.
kills it in that, right?
I can't wait,
And what about you? What are you up to at the moment?
I actually just got off my speaking tour, and it was awesome. We did 17 cities, coming back next year. So yeah, I've just been speaking around and doing some TV here and there. It's been great.
And what are you talking about? Are you just kind of inspiring people and trying to get people, you know, out of their skin and to push themselves as people?
Exactly. So what's crazy is because of this, I wanted to go tell people, like, you need to be confident in yourself and go for it and, like, shoot for it. And so now that's what I do.
Well, look, of course, there's a lot of young people right now watching. What would you say to all of them? We love them. We love all of you and how much support you give everyone on the show. What do you want to say to them, Sadie?
Well, what I say to everybody is to live original. You know, you were created with a purpose to be originally who you were created to be. Some people go and dance with the stars. Some people just succeed on the cheerleading team. Some people, and they're all equal. So just be proud of what you're doing. Know that you have a purpose. Know that you're worth something. And yeah, that's what I have for you.
Yeah, that's good, Sadie. What a great note to end it on. I'm going to let you get back and enjoy the show. And look, what do you think? This is my purpose, to wear this jacket.
Wow, that is awesome.
Now, you missed last week. I was a zombie cheerleader.
Oh, dang. I should have came last
We'll show
week.
her the photo, okay? Thank you so much for coming on, Sadie. So good to have you back in the ballroom.
Thank you so
Round
much.
of applause.
Good to be back. Oh,
Round of applause.
Thank you.
Standing
Bye,
ovation
guys.
from the crowd.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, Sadie. Great to see her back, the alum, the family that is Dancing with the Stars, and we move straight in to our. I know it's so good to have her back.
Isn't it great? She's just adorable.
We've got Leona Lewis right now singing.
And I'm British, so I'm in love with her. She's got the most.
We all love
voice.
Leona, and she's been struggling this week.